Struggle with this car. I haven't really had much luck in setting it up. Running the AI about 90% here, and it is a struggle. That's all I can tell you. When I'm running these cars, it's just I feel like the AI has got superpower, and that Momo there brake checked me, by the way. It just seems like the AI has some sort of superpower when it comes to their cars, and all cars aren't created equal in this setup here, and all I can say is it was a struggle all the way, and I was fighting this car. I'm not really overly impressed with it. I love BMW, but maybe it's just me and the setup that I was using, but I really had a hard time. There's just no way you can adjust any of the brake temps because they get so hot. You're up in the 1500 degrees, and there's no way to cool them down, as you can't adjust your brake ducts. But as you'll see, these guys way outbrake me, and they definitely outpower me. And I don't know where I'm going to get the juice to try and get around any of these guys. I do manage to pass a couple of them, but as you'll see throughout the race, it's just a losing battle here. I'm at. See, they just come around. Not only that, when you seem to rub or their side or get alongside of them or rub them or whatever, it sends you way off course. You lose your braking, you lose whatever, and you get penalized for it. And but when they hit you, of course, they just continue on their mosey way, and they can get into the dirt, they can get into anything and still maintain their speed, which, in my humble opinion, is just not accurate. The physics is just all wrong in this, and I wasn't really happy with it at all. But I did have some fun running it, don't get me wrong, and but it's just not something I would want to run a series in or anything like that. Especially not against the AI. Maybe where everybody's running the same sort of setup, that would be one thing. You'd have a little bit of a chance. You see me here, I'm just struggling. I'm trying to get every little piece that I can get. My left front is basically on fire. It's running it almost at the boiling point. I think there's probably more. My front left is probably more liquid tar than anything, and I'm not getting any traction from it. It's running around 242 to 250 degrees. And that was after the second lap. There's just no way to cool these tires down. And of course the AI just seems to, be able to run away no problem. And if anything, I'm really just defending this whole entire race, from trying to be passed. Let's get into some different views here. Was a nice fun one, this hood view. See, here we are losing traction. The ass end's just sliding out on me. Man, I'm just trying to get down to these guys, and I just can't. See, look at this guy, he's way off course, and I still can't manage to really catch him. Now, if that was me, or if that was you or I, if we were into the weeds like that, there'd be no coming out of it. I mean, you get back on course, but everybody would have passed you by the time you get back on. The AI gets off course or offline like that, and they are right back in it. And that, my friends, is not fair, not equal. And I really don't understand what Project Cars, the devs were thinking when they designed the AIs on here. In some ways, the AI is really, really advanced, and I love watching them. In other ways, it's just a real pain in the butt. Again, nice attention to detail, but as you see, my boost gauge, it's really doing the funky chicken there. I have no idea what's going on. with my boost gauge, but as you can see, it's a little messed up. Guys are right on my tail here, and they have been through the whole entire course. And if I'm being honest, they're definitely faster than me. As I said, I was just merely defending this whole entire race, trying to hold and maintain the positions that I had. Now I did start at the back of the field in my own defense. So you don't see any of that kind of stuff. They even come out and pass you where they shouldn't be passing you. There's no penalty for them, but you know, what else is new? Outta Corsa, here we come. Very heavy on the braking here, very gingerly moving through that chicane. And see those cars? I mean, they're off in the weeds, and they'll be right back up here. You watch. They'll come around and they'll be right back up on my ass, and I just don't get that kind of. There they are, right at the bottom there. Everything I can do to hold on to this car, and I just don't have the power. It just doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. Now, as I mentioned, I mean, part of it is absolutely 100% me. And as you know, I'm no pro at this, but you know, I'm no slouch when it comes behind the wheel or behind the controller, as we'll say. But this, like I said, it was just nothing but a struggle throughout, and it wasn't really that enjoyable. I did have a little bit of fun with it, but it wasn't. I didn't find it very enjoyable at all to drive. Maybe somebody has a great setup for this that they would love to share. I'd be more than happy to give her a go. There I am defending again so I don't get passed. There we go, 72 is just HNC. I don't know how in this world that they are able to run that hard, make the passes they're doing, and being able to have that kind of grip. Here I am on a big power slide because really, like I said, the tires are heating up so bad. And there's my boost seems to be, I don't know what the heck's going on there. There he comes right up a mass, number 20. I love the car. I'm actually, to be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed in it. I was kind of hoping that I'd really take to this, but I love the BMWs. I just not feeling it with this car. Here he comes to that. They are just hungry to get around me. It's kind of a neat shot, actually. The shot I have here, the traffic jam sitting in behind me. Now what I did here towards the end, try and grasp at straws here. I added that couple extra here, the motor. I'm revving her up just a little bit more, bringing her hard into the red line. See if I get a little bit more booster power to get on the straight stretches, but I don't know, just wasn't cutting it. Great camera angles they have here, that's for sure. I kind of like that. That would be my remote. Historically, I mean, Donnington has always been a tire torturer, especially that left front. Is no matter what you bring in here, it seems to really tear it apart. And again, I'm still trying to defend. I'm trying to hold off everybody as much as I can here. And across the line.